Hello there, this is my monthly digest January 2025 edition. So I wanted to start this series, which is not a very original idea, I know, but I kind of like them. I like watching in other people's channels. So I decided to do like a monthly recap of everything that I went through and also like my monthly favorites and overall reflections and highlights and insights. So yeah, I can start with life updates. January was kind of easy going for me. It was a chill month, which is kind of opposite to the norm. People usually take January seriously and they start new routines, work on their goals, which is great. I have also set some goals and want to change some things in my life going through this year, but it was kind of nice to take a very chill month like that. In January, I went to my hometown and spent some time with my family, which was very chill. And also, I kind of needed the time to not do things because 2 months prior to that, on November and December, I was kind of working hard on opening up my sticker shop. I was working on designs, and it was kind of challenging for me to, start this new journey. And yeah, it was kind of busy, and I'm actually ready to open my sticker shop, but it was kind of nice to take this time to, I don't know, just figure out what are my visions for this new career path that I'm choosing. Yeah, I'm opening up a sticker shop. And now I'm in the process of figuring out a name, which has been taking a long time, but I really want to be sure. Yeah, other than that, it was chill. Just like everyone, I also set some goals for the year. This year, I really want to go back to my routines. I want to set some, just health goals, mental health and physical health goals. I really want to be there for myself. I really want to go back to doing yoga every day. I have let go of my body this year. In 2024, my body has been lacking any movement. So I thought yoga would be a nice way to go back into that again. Sometimes when you set a goal, it can backfire and you can develop resistance to it. So with yoga, that happened with me. So this month, I have been kind of trying to be really chill about it, I don't have to do yoga every day. If I'm doing yoga once every 2 days, that is amazing. And if I just stop doing it for a while, that's okay too. I can just go back to the mat again some other time and still enjoy it. So I have been trying to be kind of gentle with myself at the goals that I'm setting, because when I really push myself hard, I can develop resistance and it becomes even harder. Then I just dread going back to the mat or with other things too. So yeah, I have been really taking my time being gentle, and that also applies for my diet too. Yeah, just trying to be healthy 80% of the time. No shaming eating junk food every once in a while. That has been helping me for now. Other than that, I really want to add a hobby, because the things that I'm doing are mostly creative, with opening the sticker shop, trying to create videos. They are creative things, but I start to see them as work, because I add them to to-do lists, and it becomes something that set a goal, and then I need to do it, and it just becomes kind of work-like. So I just wanted a hobby where I would just enjoy doing, and there would be no pressure of performing, and it would just be easy, and I would enjoy myself, and that would bring me joy and make me feel like a child, make me feel like I'm in kindergarten. I would like that. So I've been kind of wanting to do scrapbooking and junk journaling, everything that is to do with the journal. My whole Instagram kind of turned into that, and I really want to get into that. So I haven't really did it much in January, but maybe in February I really want to start that. Yeah, I think it would be nice to add that into my life as a hobby. I also want to mention some therapy highlights from this month, without getting too personal. I have been going to the therapy for a year now, and it has been great. But from the start, we have been talking about all of the places that I'm struggling. You know, what are things that are hard for me, how we can work on them. And it's just, we have been looking into my life where I can maybe change my perspective or work on it or heal myself. This month, we did something entirely different. We looked at my strengths, you know, all of the things that I'm doing really great, my superpowers. And to name a few, I feel like I'm very intuitive. I can be really consistent and driven if I really believe in something. I think I'm very loving and giving, as a person, and I love practicing. I just love practicing love. Yeah, I like that about me. And also, I can use being the Lulu in a very productive way, which I like. So yeah, it has been nice to just look at what I'm doing good in life, and I would really recommend it to like write down the things that are like that feel like your superpowers. Even with the struggles that I'm having, it's nice to know that I have some things in my toolbox to work on that. Okay, now we're in the favorite section. This month I shopped a lot of home goods. I bought a plate set. I bought bed sheets. Oh, I bought this beautiful tablecloth, pink tablecloth with flowers, and that looks amazing in my living room. Yeah, I just like brought some color to my living room, and I love it. It made it all girly, which I really, really like. Oh, and also bought these crochet flowers that I put on my little vase in my living room table, and they're so pretty, and I bought them very cheap, which was nice for me as a consumer, but it kind of worries me because it's handmade and it can take some time to make that, and I really would like the artists to earn what they deserve, so I wouldn't mind paying some more. But yeah, I really like that I have them. Other than that, my friend Eylül gave me these ceramic cups. She's a ceramics artist, and I have been hanging out with her a lot, going to her ceramic studio. She's a lovely person, and I love her work. And while hanging out with her in her studio, I made these two sweater keychains. Are they keychains? One is like this, and the other is like this. Yeah, they're like too big to be keychains. I don't know if they will ever have a purpose, but they're so pretty. So I just put that on my bookshelf, and it looks lovely. Other than that, this month I have been really hyperfixated on mangoes and clementines. I have been eating a lot of them. I don't know why. Yeah, kind of hyperfixated on that. And also ate a lot of cauliflower this month. I don't know why. I just really liked eating roasted veggies. And lastly, in the favorite section, I loved drinking honey cinnamon latte. I drank this in a coffee shop the other day and I loved it, and I drank it again with another coffee shop, and then I started making it in the house. It's lovely. Now let's talk about the movies I watched. This month I started with Love Actually. I watched that on a bus ride. I just wanted to watch like a wintry romantic comedy, which I like doing every year at least once. So this was it, I guess. It was good. It was not too memorable for me, but it was something nice to watch on a bus ride. I watched My Favorite Cake, which was really, really good, really interesting, kind of sad. What what like stood out most for me was that this was set in Iran, and it was it was really sad to see how the state of the country affects people's lives. It was like really striking to see that reality from someone who actually been through the whole change in the country and knew how it was back then, and kind of struggling to just be okay with the current reality. Yeah, it was sad, but it was really good. I really liked that movie. Then I watched Honora. This movie was crazy. It was a very fast-paced movie. I loved Mikey Madison. It was really interesting. It felt so different from every other thing I watched. The plot, I wouldn't think would really be something that I would like, but I actually did. It was just really good. It was just like impressive, and yeah, I really liked it. Then I watched Mulholland Drive by David Lynch. Now I need to open up a little segment here. This month David Lynch died, and it was really heartbreaking for me because he was a person that I felt like he was gonna live forever. He's one of the few people that inspired me the way he did. He feels like an alien. He felt like an alien sometimes. His intelligence and his way of seeing the world. Now looking at it, I really would like to age like he did. The life he had and everything he left behind, all of his artworks, all of the movies, and Twin Peaks. It was just so beautiful. So I kind of grieved his death for a few days. It was hard for me. Yeah, I watched Twin Peaks clips and watched Mulholland Drive, which was beautiful. Mulholland Drive could be my favorite film of his. It's just so beautiful. I think Mulholland Drive is like the perfect film. It's so like balanced in its weirdness and its beauty and its mystery. And the way it blows your mind. It is. It was a great movie, and yeah, this month I really tried to honor him. So yeah. Other than that, I watched Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I watched this on a day that I really wanted to watch some indie movie that would be really cozy to watch, and it would have some growing pains, and yeah, this movie kind of was that. It was just a perfect fit for that day. I enjoyed it. It wasn't a favorite, but it was good. It was good to watch that movie. So yeah, these are the movies I watched. Now I also want to mention some music favorites, music highlights. I listened to a lot of Adrian Lenker this month. In 2024 too, I listened to a lot of Adrian Lenker. It's just made me feel kind of sad of discovering her so late. I discovered her with her new album, and it was beautiful. Oh my god. Adrian Lenker she's a wizard. She's amazing. I love her unique songwriting style. Her voice is just beautiful. Yeah, I love this kinds of artists where they feel like outside of this world, that it just feels like they discovered something that we haven't. I like that. Other than that, I listened to Phoebe Bridges. I listened to her Stranger in the Alps album a lot of times this month. It was a very wintry album. which I like listening to stuff like this in the winter. So yeah, it was just like, perfect for that. And lastly, I listened to Mac Miller's last album, new album, Bloonerism, which was really good. I haven't really listened to it so many times. I listened to it one or two times, and it is good. There are a few songs in there that I really enjoyed. So yeah, this was my January. Yeah, I hope to get more productive in the February. I like that spring is approaching. Yeah, I just really want to be done with winter and really want to feel the sun on my skin, the grass on my feet. I know there is still time for that, but I cannot wait. So yeah, see you in February.